We both have some exciting news to tell you guys. Me and Sarafina decided to do this thing, and it's called the Burn Book Project. And basically, it's where like you write all your feelings, or like say these instances that happened, I wrote them down in like a journal, and then you just trade with a friend. But we are going to turn it into. I ain't finna explain it. Okay. Calm down. But we are going to turn it into this big deal, or this big like outlet for everyone, and we're going to do a video on our channels about it in more detail, and I highly recommend you watch it because it's far more detailed than this little announcement, and I think it'll be a great way for everybody to connect with each other and have fun. And it should be up about the time I say Sarafina post her video, because she posts on Wednesday and I post on Monday, and it's not, I can promise you it ain't gonna be up on Monday. But you should go and subscribe to us, so when it is up you will know, and you can go follow us on our social media because we will post when we do it too. Hey guys, so this week's theme is Hate Week. So for this video I'm going to tell you 5 things that I absolutely cannot stand. And I have a special guest for this video. Sarafina is here. This is our Wednesday.
Yeah, go watch my video though.
Self-promotion over.
Okay.
Okay. So, the first thing, well, as usual, I have my notes. So, the first thing that I cannot stand is when I send you this long message, like this long text message, nice and detailed because I care about you like that, and you send me back like, okay, or a 1-sentence message. If I take the time to write out a long text message for you, you need to do the same for me, okay? I mean, it's texting law.
Texting law, okay.
It is. Let me put you somewhere where they can hear you. Okay. And the second thing that I can't stand is children with no home training. Now let me tell you what happened to me earlier last week. So I'm talking to the teacher, and this, you know, the door, the teacher stands at the door to usher people into the classroom. So I'm talking to the teacher about something, and there's this guy. He's behind me. Now, what you were supposed to do was say, excuse me, I need to get through the door. And I would have politely stepped back, you know. But you know what he does? He takes himself in that big backpack he has, and he decides to ram through me and the teacher to get through the room like he don't have no home training. Like, I know your mama taught you better. And if your mama ain't teaching you better, you need to learn better.
You know his mama not.
I know.
And tell her what you said. He better not never said it.
Oh no, you gon' yeah. I'm still not over that. I don't like people being rude, especially he was physically rude with me. That was even worse. And the third thing that I hate is when I have my headphones in and everybody wants to start talking to me. Like, I purposely wait till the conversation is over to put in my headphones, but when you see my headphones in, don't talk to me. Ain't nothing to talk about. I'm done with the conversation. I want to listen to my music. Ain't nothing for us to say. Ain't nothing. And then they act, then they be like, can you hear me? No, I have my headphones in. And it's like, I promise you, it's almost like putting the headphones in is like an invitation to talk to me. It don't tell people not to talk. They be like, oh, she can talk right now. Let's talk to her. Let's conversate with her. And I think Sarafina can understand me on this one because everybody, parents do it. Everybody do it.
Yup.
Yes, I'm sorry. And the fourth thing that I hate is that person at school who always has a story for everything. I mean, it was this girl. Last year when I was in 9th grade, she had a story for everything. We took health class, and you know, they talk about people with diseases and stuff like that. Every day, her dog got this, her cousin got this, her family got this, and her family got that. I'm like, look, your family don't got everything. You know who I'm talking about. I just don't want to say her name on camera and embarrass her. But
give me a letter.
No. I'm trying to film in here, man.
Okay.
But, it starts with a K. But, Yeah, this just like when we having like a deep conversation or a deep discussion in class, when you just button in just to say something and it's not like meaningful like everybody else, then it just don't mean as much to me, or it just make me seem like you just a fake lying person, because that's all she ever did. I promise you, she has a story for everything, and when she didn't have a story for the topic we was talking about, she would change the subject. Like, we was talking about people who was addicted to drugs, and she telling us about this dude she saw addicted to drugs down the street. That's not okay. You don't have nobody in your family that's addicted to drugs. Not that we was asking, but you don't need to say nothing. She was teaching the freaking class. She was taking over from the teacher. She was like, look, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell my story. And that's not how it works. He get paid to do this. Let him do his job. And you know what he did? He just sat there and just let her talk on and let her lead the class. And I'm like, I don't want to hear what you got to say. And the last thing I cannot stand is these immature adults and teachers. Mostly teachers, but teachers are adults, so it kind of go hand in hand. Teachers are supposed to be professionals, correct? Am I correct? And you do not need to do some 6th grade, 5th grade type stuff. You know, like 5th grade, 6th grade, we're like indirectly, or some Instagram type stuff where you post about somebody and then you don't say their name, but you're talking about them. Teachers, I promise you, okay, on like last week, I had a teacher. He asked me something, and I told him, you know, I was absent, so I can't turn in his homework. And he was like, well, you need to start turning in homework. And I'm trying to explain to him that I turn in all my homework. I do my homework, I turn it in. But I was trying to explain to him that I can't turn in the homework he gave everybody else because I wasn't here to get it. But he didn't understand it, so he wants to turn around to the class and say, I'm so sick and tired of everybody with their excuses.
Just do your homework.
I'm like, dude, I'm talking to you. Don't turn around and project my business into the classroom like we just, like this, that's some 6th grade type stuff. Like, if I turn to Sarafina in class and be like, oh my gosh, I can't stand these teachers, they can't even keep up with who absent and who not, he would have been real offended and I would have been down at the office. But you know what? No, when he do it, it ain't nothing else. And it was another teacher. Now, we go to a Catholic school. She did this during prayer. She was like, you guys, I've had a really, really tough week and past week and stuff. Now, I knew she was talking about me. And I'm not a bad child. I promise y'all I'm not a bad child. I know it seems like I always have some incident going on, but I got some crazy people in my school. I make good grades. I do good. And I think behavior is a reflection on your grades. And I have A's, so I can't be that bad. But she was like, we in the middle of prayer. Don't indirectly talk about me in front of Jesus and the Lord. It's not right. It just ain't right.
It's not.
But you guys, those are the 5 things that came to mind to me lately that I've really been irked about. Trust me, I could go on for years telling you all the things I can't stand. But I thought to make it short, we're only telling you 5 things, and I had Sarafina here to kind of keep me calm down because I get all just into it. And that is all I have for this video. I'll let Sarafina say bye to you guys.
Bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to stay weird.
Have on those shoes.
Be quiet. They didn't have to know that. How you know I got on those shoes?
Camera facing down.
Oh, don't talk about my feet. Please don't talk about my feet. Please don't.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.